begin with the people of Ukraine. Today, they are continuing to suffer from ongoing military aggression. And today, Ukrainians are also trying to celebrate this, their 34th Independence Day, today. Right now, churches all over the world are in prayer for Ukraine. We join in this global prayer, asking for a just and lasting peace in Ukraine and in all war-torn lands, including Gaza, Haiti, Sudan, that all wars will come to a peaceful end, and that light will overcome the shadows of violence and death. God of many understandings, may it be so. Last week, you may have seen that a Catholic cardinal named Matteo Zuppi, head of the Italian Bishops' Conference, led a 7-hour prayer vigil in which the names of each and every child who has died in the conflict between Israel and Hamas from October 7th, 2023 through July 25th, 2025 were read aloud. 16 Israeli children and 12,211 Palestinian children were named. The document listing these children was 469 pages long. And so in addition to the children, as well as the women and men who have already died, there are also those who are suffering and dying from the famine in Gaza. May the hardened hearts of those who keep people from receiving food and water that they truly need, may those hearts be softened. God of our many understandings, may it be so. This morning, Calvary Church downtown offered their monthly foot clinic. Doctors take turns offering medical care. Others distribute toiletries, clothes, and a breakfast bag. And we give thanks today for all communities of faith who care for the least of these in our many communities. And we ask how we can be of help now to those who are less fortunate than we are. God of our many understandings, may it be so. In our own worlds, including our churches, our families, our friends, and those who feel like our enemies, let us remember how isolation brings death, but community brings life. May we reach out to those who are isolated in any way. When we feel cut off from life, in suffering or pain, in loss and grief, may we ask for and receive the help we truly need. God of our many understandings, may it be so. And today we also remember all those who have died this past week, especially those closest to us, including Barbara, as well as those who have died in the more distant past. We still love them, even though we see them no longer. May their souls and the souls of all the departed rest in peace. God of our many understandings, may it be so.
We now take an offering that allows us to exercise the all-important generosity of spirit and to support this church and its many ministries. Donations may be made by scanning the QR code in your order service, texting, or on the website churchoftheriver.org. The gifts of the congregation will now be most gratefully given and received.
Good morning. My name is Tom Momberg, and I am an Episcopal priest. But today, someone said to me earlier, I'm a Episcopal uni or uni-Episcopal? I'm not sure. I want to ask you a question since we started with questions already today. Have you ever sent an email by accident? This morning, as I listened to Jessica, I thought, oh my God, I sent her my sermon by accident. And then I remembered this wonderful spiritual guide, a Catholic nun in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who used to listen to me tell stories like that, and she would always say, not by accident, Tom, not by accident. So we'll see how much accident there is in what I've prepared to share with you today. And you may already know this, but I love poetry. And I love questions. And let me tell you why. Poet Mary Oliver wrote, as we heard Jessica mention, as we heard read just a moment ago, we live with mysteries too marvelous to be understood. One way to think about mysteries is with questions. Questions of marvelous mysteries are questions about life, about God, about God's creation, including us. Questions about us. I'll have more to say about God later on, but for now, I want to stay with poetry for a little while and questions. I wonder, do you know these lines? Be patient toward all that is unsolved in your